Okay, in this video we're going to talk about, again, monetizing your blog, and we are going to talk specifically about two different ways in which you can earn an income with the traffic that you're getting to your actual blog. Now, obviously you can do advertisement, and we talked about where to place the ads in a previous video. But you can also earn money or you can earn an income from affiliate marketing, which you will have to sign up for. But now let's talk about the difference and why people tend to shy away from affiliate marketing. Number one, because they perceive that affiliate marketing is not passive enough, right? And so basically with affiliate marketing, you have to get people, or you have to entice people, or you have to try to influence people to take an action. And so typically when people get started in internet marketing, they don't believe that they have the skills necessary to help people or to entice people to take an action. And so they perceive that if they put advertising on their blog, that is an easy way to monetize. In other words, then people will then come to the site, see an ad that's already done, and click on it, and then you'll get paid. It's perceived that that's easier. However, let's talk a little bit about advertising. Now, advertising is indeed passive. The problem with earning money from advertising is that it is incremental. In other words, you have to have a lot of traffic and you earn a little bit on a lot of traffic. And so the only way in which to maximize your income is that you need to have a lot of traffic. In other words, if you're only getting a few pennies to a dollar every time somebody decides to click an ad that you're not necessarily trying to influence them to click, you are going to have to, again, have a lot of traffic coming to the page, because again, we're not even trying to influence these people. Now, the reason that this is so popular among internet marketers, both those who have been involved for a long time as well as those who get started, is due to a blogger named Shoe Money. And I'm going to show you his blog, and I'm going to show you kind of the famous photo that really got people started thinking about how to get advertising on their site. Now, you may not be able to see that closely, but what it shows is that Shoe Money has a check from Google for $132,000 that he earned in a month with all passive traffic and with all traffic that he got from SEO or search engine optimization. And so ever since that time, people have been focused on earning an entire income from AdSense, thinking that if Shoe Money can generate $132,000 in a month, perhaps I can generate maybe 1/10 of that, and that would be a significant income. However, again, let's talk about this again. In order to do that, you've got to have a lot of traffic in order to do it. A lot. And what it relies on pretty much is the effectiveness of the advertisements that are on your site. You really don't have any control over what the visitor actually does. Now, the difference is between advertising and affiliate marketing is naturally you are dependent on, in terms of your income, you're depending on people taking an action, right? So people come to the site and you get to influence them in the action that they're taking. So in other words, you're going to be doing something, and we're going to be talking about this in the next video. You are going to be pre-selling them. In other words, you're going to take the steps to get them ready to either take an action to opt into a list or to click through to a website in order to buy something. But what you're doing is you are influencing them in the affiliate marketing process. Every time a person takes an action, you'll actually get paid, but you get to influence the process. So in not being actively involved in getting the customer or getting the visitor to take an action, you're actually missing out on a lot more income. The other part to affiliate marketing is that you're going to make more money every time someone actually takes that action. So typically when you are advertising on your site and somebody clicks on an ad, you get a portion of the actual cost, which turns out sometimes between 50 cents to $1 to $2, but it typically is not a lot of money. And so that's why in order to earn a daily income, you've got to have a lot of people. With affiliate marketing, you could end up getting an actual portion of a sale. It's like a commission, and you get a commission for helping the company to generate leads. So if someone comes to your site, clicks on one of the advertisements, and they then opt into a list, you are going to actually get paid some of what they're willing to pay for your generation of the lead. So affiliate marketing and advertising, they're different. And advertising is, again, it's a passive activity, but it's not the only way to monetize your blog. We're going to talk about this process that most marketers, when they first get started, they shy away from. This is a way that if you are willing to take this challenge, you can literally make more money than you would otherwise waiting for the traffic by doing affiliate marketing. So with that, I will see you in the next video where we will be talking about this act of pre-selling. Hello, welcome back to Monetizing Your Blog. In this video, we are going to talk about pre-selling. And pre-selling is the act of getting your buyer or getting your prospect or getting your site visitor ready for your offer, whatever it is. Now remember, in some cases, the offer is going to be for them to come to the page and for them to see either the link or the banner and decide to opt in. In other cases, the offer is going to be for them to make a purchase, and in other cases, the offer is going to be for them to seek other information, very similar to the first. Now, pre-selling is, again, making sure that the customer is ready to see the offer. What you don't want to do, and you'll see it that I have it there as the fourth thing on the page. You don't want to send your visitors straight to the offer. When they come from the web or they come from the internet or from the search engine, they're still cold. You need to warm them up to the offer. You need to bring them to the point where they have some emotion and that they're ready to buy. If you just show them the offer or you just allow them to see the banner, it tends not to make them want to right away make the commitment, whatever it is, whether the commitment is to buy, whether the commitment is to opt in or to seek information. So in the case of pre-selling, what you're doing is you are going to, and if you're using WordPress, this is going to be easy, you're going to use a blog post that you are going to write about the actual thing that you want people to do or that you want people to become accustomed to and opt into or to purchase. You're going to do a blog post on the actual item, but instead of doing a report where you're detached and you're going to do something kind of like a newspaper reporter and you're trying to remain objective, that's not what you're doing with a blog post. What you're doing with a blog post is writing your personal opinion and your personal experience with what you're reviewing. One of the best things that you can do is to be involved in a niche or in a market that you are personally involved in, because then when you start to talk about and you start to pre-sell the products, you'll be pre-selling from a position of knowledge, and you'll already know what the hot buttons are in a particular product. And that doesn't mean that you have to know all the products or you have to know about the market even. What you do need to know is that you'll have an advantage if you are already involved in the market and you are passionate about it and you're knowledgeable about it. So your blog post is going to be a knowledgeable, personal opinion about the item that you're writing on, so that people who read your post will not view it as content. I have that as the second item there. You want to give them content. You want to give them something entertaining, informative, educational even, so that they're not looking at what you've written as selling them. But really you are. Really what you're doing is warming them up to the offer. You are affecting the customer and making them more receptive, again, by talking about the product from an inside or intimate perspective. Now, in some cases, it's going to make sense for you even to mention some of the negative aspects of a product and maybe what you don't like. And what you'll do is that you will be covering the objections of people while you actually write that post or while they read it. What they're doing is they are qualifying themselves by reading your objections and your answers to the objections when you write the actual pre-sale post. Now again, the pre-sale post should be written as a personal opinion that is very entertaining and that will keep them reading it and make them want to read more. Now, one of the other things about doing a post in this way is that you'll want to make sure someplace on your website, and typically you'll do that on some kind of disclosure page, that you are using affiliate links. You don't want there to be any confusion about that, because even if someone buys the first time, once they find out you do and that they feel as if you've been tricking them, they won't be a repeat visitor. And then if you don't have repeat visitors, then you will not have repeat buyers. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to find some way, whether or not it's on a disclosure page, someplace on your site, so that the visitors know, well, hey, this is an affiliate link that this person has. They're going to be making a commission if I actually go to buy something or if I actually go to opt in. So in terms of monetizing, again, we are talking about affiliate marketing and how do you get people ready for an offer when you're an affiliate. Remember, you don't have to do this for it when you're advertising, right? Because as a matter of fact, you don't want to pre-sell when you're advertising, but when you are doing affiliate marketing and you're focusing on one product or one service, then what you need to do is you'll need to make sure that the first page that a visitor sees is your pre-selling page, right? And that pre-selling page should then make them want to actually make a purchase. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.